Back with some maths guidance today. This is based on the weeks 4 to 6 home learning pack, and we're looking at week 5, day 3, which is Wednesday's lesson, and this is all about time. Now, I've got some tips and tricks to remember while you're doing the lesson just before we get started. So, I've made some quick conversions here, so I know that 60 seconds is the same as a minute, 60 minutes is the same as an hour, and 24 hours is the same as one day. This is going to help me later on to answer the other questions. I've also added a little tip here about converting between 12 and 24 hour. 12 hour can be found on an analogue clock, and 24 hour is usually found on a digital clock. That's when the numbers go past 12. So to convert from 12 hour analogue to digital 24 hour, you need to add 12 to the time, and to convert from 24 hour digital to 12 hour analog, you need to subtract 12 from the time. So this example here, then, it's given me 15:25. It's 24 hour time as the number is bigger than 12. That means I need to subtract 12. I know that 15 take away 12 is 3. So my time would be 3:25. Put these time periods in order from shortest to longest. I'm just going to highlight shortest to longest. Write each letter in the correct box. One has been done for you. So the first one that has been done for us is C, which is 10 seconds. So I'm just going to cross that one out because we don't need that one. And the others we have is a day, 2 hours, 15 minutes, 25 hours, 123 minutes, and 600 seconds. Now, this may be a little bit tricky because all of these times are in different units of times. We've got a mix of day, hours, minutes, and seconds. So what we need to do is we need to have a look at converting these into a similar unit of time so we can easily compare them. So I'm going to go through each. One day. Easy one to start off. My little cheat sheet here is telling me that a day is the same as 24 hours. So that can be converted to 24 hours. Excuse my really poor handwriting. Okay, B, 2 hours. I'm going to keep that one the same. D, 15 minutes. I'm going to pop that one over here. Unfortunately, 15 minutes can't be converted into hours because minutes is a shorter period of time than an hour is. Then we've got 25 hours, going to keep that one the same. 123 minutes, that one needs converting, so I'm going to pop it here. And then finally, we've got 600 seconds, which will also need converting. Okay, so these are the ones that we didn't convert. We didn't convert 2 hours, and we didn't convert 24 hours. Okay, so, we're not converting 15 minutes. So looking at these two, then 123 minutes and 600 seconds, we're going to have a look at converting these. Now, if I go back to my cheat sheet here, I can see that minutes in an hour, there are 60 minutes in an hour, so I can convert 123 minutes into hours. I can see how many 60s will go into 123 and then can see what's left over. So if I first start by writing out the 60 times table, or you could use repeated addition, so 60 add 60 add 60, we can see how many 60s go into 123. So 160 is 60, and I know that 2 60s is 120. However, if I add another 60, which would take me to 180, that's going to go past 123. So I know that in 123 there is 2 lots of 60, and then I have my 3 minutes remaining. So F converts to, in hours, 2 hours and 3 minutes. Okay. Next then, we're going to have a look at 600 seconds. If I go back to my cheat sheet, I know there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. I can recognise here that 60 and 600 are related. 60 is 10 times less than 600, or 600 is 10 times more than 60. We can tell that because there has been a 0 added. It's got 10 times larger. So if I know that 600 is 10 times larger than 60, I know that 600 seconds must be 10 times larger than 1 minute. So we're going to do 1 minute times 10, which is going to give us 10 minutes. So 600 seconds is the same as 10 minutes. Now we've done these two conversions, we can easily put these in order from smallest to largest. So we've got our smallest, which is 10 seconds. Now we need to look for the next smallest period of time, which is here, 10 minutes. So G is the next smallest. And then I'm going to cross that off. So we've done 600 seconds. Okay, next, after 10 minutes then, we can see that D, 15 minutes, is the next smallest. And then I'm going to cross that off. After 15 minutes then, we have got B, 2 hours, because our 123 minutes converted to 2 hours and 3 minutes, which is just a little bit bigger than 2 hours. So next is B. And then I'm going to cross that off. Then next is F, 2 hours and 3 minutes. And then cross that off. And then down to our final two, a day and 24 hours. Well, we know 25 hours, sorry. We know that a day is 24 hours, which is an hour shorter than 25 hours. So we are going to have A and then E. Katrina wants to travel from Apley Bridge to Daisy Hill. Part of the train timetable is shown below. How long does the train take to go from Apley Bridge to Daisy Hill? So to read a timetable, what we have to do is we look at the starting number here. This is the time that the train leaves from Apley Bridge, and then this is the time it arrives at Daisy Hill. So the difference between these times is how long the train journey will take. Now I've just prepared a really simple number line here which can help us work out the difference between these two times. So I've started at 12:04 and I've ended the journey at 12:33. I have also broken this journey up into easier stages, which is going to help us work out the difference because we can jump the times easier. So starting at 12:04 then, I've first broken my journey up to how long it would be to get to how many minutes it is to get to 12:10. So from 4 minutes past to 10 minutes past, I know there is a 6-minute jump. Then I've gone from 12:10 to 12:30. So I know between these two times there is a 20-minute gap because we've gone 12:10, 12:20, 12:30, that's 20 minutes. And then finally, we've gone from 12:30 to 12:33, which brings us to the end of our journey. And I know between these there is a 3-minute gap. So to work out the difference and the time that the journey takes, we just add these together. So it would be 29 minutes. 20 add 6, add 3, 29 minutes. So the journey is 29 minutes. For the next part of the question then, it's saying a later train departs Apley Bridge at 3:15 in the afternoon. What time does it arrive at Daisy Hill? Give your answer in words. I'm just going to highlight 3:15 and words so we don't forget. So there's a couple of ways that you could approach this problem. You could use a number line like we did previously, or you could use the analog clock, which is what I'm going to do because it's a bit clearer. So first thing I want to do then is put 3:15 on my clock because that's the time it leaves. So 3:15, I know these increments here, for example from 12 to 1, are worth 5 minutes each. So 5, 10, 15. 3:15 is the same as 15 minutes, so I know that my minute hand will go here. And then hour hand, it's 3:15, so it will just be just a little bit past the 3. Okay, so I've got 3:15 on my clock. We know that the journey time is 29 minutes. We've already worked that out previously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the clock to count 29 minutes, and then that will give us the time that the train will arrive at Daisy Hill. As I said, these big jumps are worth 5 minutes, and each of these smaller increments here, these are worth 1 minute each. So you could just count in 1 minute all the way around. I'm going to do it a little bit quicker, and I'm going to count in 5s. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then we need 29 minutes in total, so I need an extra 4 minutes. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. This is where the minute hand is going to be. This is our new time. So we have counted 29 minutes here. Our minute hand has now landed here. So as you can see, the minute hand has passed the 6, so we are now working to the hour rather than past the hour. From 12 to 6 we work past, and from 6 back up to 12 it is to the hour. So as I said before, these jumps here are worth 5 minutes, and when we get to half past we start counting backwards towards 12, so we'd count from 30 and we'd go backwards, so it would be 30, half past, 25, 2 and 22. So to work out what the minute hand has actually landed on with our 29-minute journey, we can start at 22 the hour and count backwards in 1 minute increments until we get the answer. So this would be 22 the hour, 19 minutes to the hour, 18, 17 and 16. So we know that our time is 16 minutes to the hour. It is 16 minutes to 4 o'clock. So the time would be, in words, 16 minutes to 4 o'clock.